All right, we're starting out in child's pose to kind of let the low back open up and loosen up and allow the hips to let go. So come on down. And we'll take some time just to find the breath here and just transition from life off of the mat onto mat life. Okay, practice time. Cultivating a full breath. Allowing the lungs to empty each time and fill to the max each time. So begin to find maximum movement through your rib cage and your belly. And feel that movement go all up and down your back. And all around the sides of your body. And all up and down the front of the torso as well. And find that with each breath, you can release a little more in any places that might be resisting and gripping in this posture. So notice those spots. See if you can intentionally let go. Notice the mental climate as well. Okay, hopefully noticing more of a calm mental circus since you've been breathing here very intentionally for a few moments. But still, it's always nice to sit back and just observe the thoughts a little while. And let's bring in a little movement. Okay, so beginning to walk the hands forward. Find a grip, a tiger claw grip. So think of your fingertips digging down into the mat. You might even feel the mat kind of buckling under your hands. Fingers digging down. At the same time, your shoulders are moving away from your ears. So you're having that long neck, spacious around the ears. And feel this stretching into your armpits and your chest. Think about moving your elbows maybe slightly away from each other as you pull on the mat. And slightly press your hips down. So take a few breaths here into your big chest. Armpits and shoulders opening up. And then bring your hands down on the mat, but keep that tiger claw feeling. Okay, pull on your hands, hover close to the mat. Think of pointing your elbows back and think of bringing your heart to hover just above your hands, looking forward. Your tail is kind of doing a silly little wag here. And then we'll press it back to a child's pose. So let's do that a few more times. Okay, inhale, pull yourself as low as you want to be. So you can think of skimming higher than low. Then exhale back to child's pose. So I want to feel the arms lighting up here. So really pull those elbows in. Press it back with your strong arms. Take a few more like that, okay? And you might decide you'd rather be a little higher away from the floor, a little lower, but lower will be more challenging. The arms have to work a little harder. Maybe 3 more times, just like this, building heat. Try to keep the belly button lifting away from the floor, even when you're skimming low, okay? Seems counterintuitive, but try it out. And the next time you come back to your child's pose, let's hang out there. And then walk your hands back up by your knees. And we'll bring knees together, okay? And then you might even tuck your toes here and sit on them to kind of wake up your feet. And if that's unbearable, then you don't have to do it. But as long as you can stand it, try that out. And then look over your right shoulder. Drop your right fingers somewhere behind you. You decide where is appropriate. And think about lifting your hips a little bit here. Could you peel up in your front body? Big breath in. Maybe reach up with that left arm. So big stretch here. Then we'll bring it down and around front on the exhale. And switch sides. Left fingers behind. Inhale, hips up. Right arm gestures overhead. Exhale to bring it down. So let's do a few more like that, side to side. Inhale up. And exhale down. You kind of find your own pace. Maybe do it with your eyes closed. Okay, you can play around with where you'd like that hand to be. More to the side, more towards you, more away, in the back. A couple more times on each side, opening up the front of your body here. Opening up a little more in the chest. Nice twist for the spine. And next time you're back around center, let's hang out there. We'll come to hands and knees. So from hands and knees, tuck your toes here and hover your knees just off the mat, warming up your legs a little bit more now. So elbows pull in slightly, push the floor strong, and lift the belly button even more. Hovering knees are slightly pulling together. Elbows are too. Try to find a nice breath here and cultivate some calm, even when you're challenged. Find a long spine and strong shoulders. One more big breath in right here, hovering. And with your exhale, press your hips back. Find a down dog. And we'll walk it out in down dog. Okay, walk out the heels. Notice the backs of the legs in particular. And maybe spend some time allowing the hips to drop over to the left and getting a good side stretch. Drop to the right. Okay, very dynamic down dog. And then back into center. Pause here. And let's start to move a little bit more. So inhaling, move your heart forward. Find a plank shape. Okay, exhaling, come halfway down. Pull your elbows towards your ribs. And remember that you can use your knees to do that. Any kind of plank variation, okay? Press up to plank on your inhale and reach up with your right hand. So a side plank. Remember, you can drop a bottom knee here as well. Okay, exhaling down to your plank. Again, draw your elbows to your ribs. Pause. Inhale back up to plank and reach up with your left hand. Another side plank. Knees are optional, okay? Exhale to a plank. Again, elbows to ribs, halfway down. Inhale to your plank. And exhale, walk all the way to your hands. Take a moment here just to hang. You might bend your knees, shake your head out, let your upper body hang nicely. And then as you're ready, we're going to roll up. So press into your heels, roll yourself up high, reach up. Then exhale, sit down into a chair squat. Inhale to stand back up. Exhale and fold yourself, hinge at the hips. Come halfway up here with your inhale. Think of unrolling your spine to look forward. And fold very deeply on your exhale. Your palms are down here. Inhale and walk your feet back to a plank. Exhale here, come halfway down, elbows to ribs. Same thing we did before, okay? Inhale up to your right side, up, side plank. Maybe lift the top leg if you want a little extra spice. Coming back down to your plank on your exhale, elbows to ribs. Coming up to the plank on the inhale, other side, left side up, side plank. Maybe float the top leg. Exhale to plank, halfway down, elbows to ribs. Inhale back up to your plank and exhale. Again, walk to your hands and fold. Take a moment to shake it out. Let your arms kind of hang after that bit of effort. And let's roll it up. Inhale, roll, push into your heels, reach. Exhale, drop into a chair squat. Inhale to stand and exhale to fold. Inhale to unroll yourself halfway up and exhale to fold yourself all the way down. Palms down, inhale to plank. Same thing, exhale halfway down. Inhale, right side up, side plank. Maybe try to touch the top leg for extra space. And exhale down to plank, halfway down, elbows to ribs. Inhale to plank, left side up, side plank. Maybe try to touch the top leg. Exhale down to plank, halfway down. Inhale, all the way up to plank. Exhale, walk to your hands and fold. Again, take a moment to hang your arms and shake it out. And inhale, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Exhale, down into your chair squat. Okay, and let's hang here in this chair squat for a little while, actually, and I'll just turn slightly to face you. So I just want to talk about this chair posture. There's some little intricacies we can play around with while we hang out here and get the legs nice and toasty. So draw the legs inward toward each other, the whole inner surface of each leg. Pull it up and in. Okay, feel your tailbone is dropping toward the center of the earth and your belly button is moving slightly up and in. Could you broaden the space around your ears and make your heart more upward facing? And finally, could you drop your hips low enough that you could skim the floor with your fingertips? Keep your hips there and reach up. Hold and breathe. Yes, you can. Keep your hips right there level with your knees. Hold and breathe. Let the big breath come and go. Find strength where you need it and softness where you can. And squeeze those legs together. Keep breathing. 3 more breaths. Sure you can. 2 more. Last one. Hips right there, level with your knees. And with your next inhale, push yourself all the way back up. Lift your heart. Exhale, hinge and fold yourself all the way back down. Nice. Halfway up on your inhale. And big fold on your exhale. Palms are down here. Inhale to plank. Maybe you want to hop or step. Okay, exhale, hop or step back to your hands. Let's try it a few more times. Inhale, hop or step back to plank. Exhale to your hands. Again, inhale. And exhale. 3 more times. Plank and hands. 2 more. Plank and hands. Last one. Plank. Hold it right here in your plank. Hold and breathe. Push that floor down, down, down. So in your plank, remember you can always drop your knees. That's always an option. But imagine trying to squeeze the right and left side of your body together here. So everything pulling up and in toward the center. Strong push against the floor. Maybe a slight bend in your elbows, and maybe you could send your heart that much more forward. Keep the belly button pulling in. 1 more big breath in here, please. And exhale, press it back to down dog. Take some time here. Okay, feels nice to open up the armpits toward the floor after that plank. And we won't be here long. We'll give your arms a rest. Okay. Grounding into that left foot. Inhaling, sweep your right leg up and out behind you. And exhale, drop the right foot between your hands. Boom. Inhaling, crescent lunge. Come on up. Okay, exhaling, drop the back knee almost to the floor. Just about, but not quite. Inhale and pick it up. Again, exhale, back knee down. Maybe your arms come to. Inhale, bring it up. Again, bring it down. Try to keep the upper body upright. Bring it up. Again, bring it down. And bring it up. Okay, the next time you come down, hold right there, hovering just off the ground, just the tiniest hover. Join your hands behind you and move them away from you. Hold and breathe. The back knee is still hovering. Try to squeeze your legs toward each other. Lift that heart a little bit if you can. One more big breath here. And let it go. Drop all the hands around the front foot. Down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Just notice how you feel. The left hamstring, the right hip flexor, shoulders. Let's take a little vinyasa just to clear things out. So you're always free to skip the vinyasa and just rest if you'd rather. Here goes. Inhaling, heart moves forward for a plank. Exhale, hop or step to your hands and fold. Roll it up on your inhale. Sit down into a chair on your exhale. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down. Inhale to plank. You can hop or step. And exhale, lower yourself slowly all the way down. Inhale for a cobra, pulling your heart forward. And exhale for a down dog. All right, take some time here in your down dog. Walk it out. Hands are pushing forward, feet are pulling back. And your waist is as long as you can have it here. As a matter of fact, you might even walk your fingers an inch forward to get that much longer in your spine. All right, second side. Inhaling here, left leg up and out behind. Exhaling, send that left foot forward and drop it between your hands. Crescent lunge, coming up on your inhale. Exhale, back knee drops to hover just above the floor. Okay, inhale and lift it. Maybe your hands come to you. Exhale, down. Okay, so let's take a few more, just like this. Moving those legs, okay, feeling some warmth building in that left hamstring, right hip flexor. As you're ready, next time you come down, hold, hover just above the floor, just right there. Join your hands behind you, pull your hands back, lift your heart, breathe. The back knee is still hovering. One more big breath here. Let it go. Release those hands down in front. Back to down dog. All right, take a little vinyasa here in between. Inhaling, heart forward to plank. Exhale, hop or step forward and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Sit into your chair, exhale. Inhale to stand, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. Very big fold, exhale. Palms are down, inhale to plank, hop or step. And exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale for a little cobra, pull your heart up. Exhale, down dog. All right, here we are in down dog again, feeling a lot warmer. Give a really good grip to the mat, okay? And really think about that pushing away of the mat action. So we're not just sinking into our arms, we're actively pushing. And the shoulder blades, of course, are kind of wrapping down into your back pockets as your elbows slightly move in toward each other. So I want you to keep your shoulders just where they are. So try not to let them move forward, and you'll see what I mean. So inhaling here, move your right leg up and out behind you. Keep your shoulders where they are. As you exhale, and move your right knee as close as you can get it to your face without moving your shoulder. So it might not come that close, okay? Inhale, send the leg back. Exhale, pull it in. Don't move the shoulders. Again, inhale, pull it back. Exhale, pull it in. We're going to do it one more time, okay? Pull it back. Pull that knee in, hold and breathe. Don't move your shoulders anywhere. Push the floor a little more with your hands. Pull that right knee in. Yes, you can. Okay, one more big breath in here. One more big breath out. And inhale, send the right leg up and out behind you. Whew. Exhale, drop the foot between your hands. Boom. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come on up. Exhale, shift your body weight forward and launch your left leg up into the air. And if you're running out of space like I am, you're going to have to back it up on your mat to get into a warrior three with all the hands stretching forward, hips and shoulders level with the mat, as level as we can be. So let's enjoy this warrior three here for a moment, using this lovely right leg to support us, which we may bend at the knee to make this more palatable. As a matter of fact, you can always drop your fingers and toes. Just try to keep that facing down to the mat action. Breathe here, warriors. Okay, one more big breath in. As you exhale, pull that left knee up and in towards your chest. Okay, we're going to stack things up a little bit. So put a little bend in the right knee and drape your left leg over your right. You might single cross at the knee, or you might double cross and tuck the left foot behind the right. It's really up to you. Tuck the left foot behind the right calf. But I want you to squeeze your legs together and sink down nice and low. And let's do the opposite with our arms. Take your arms out wide and cross right leg over left, right arm over left, okay? Option A, if your shoulders are tight, just grab your shoulders. Option B, if all is going well, braid your arms and move your elbows up level with your nose. And then here comes a really great shoulder stretch. Increase the distance between your nose and your elbows. Hold and breathe. You might like to sink down a little more, increasing the compression between your two legs. You might feel good in your outer hips, your low back. Keep breathing. Allow yourself to wobble. Embrace the wobble. Take one more complete breath here. And then come out slowly, unwinding your arms, unwinding your legs. Check it out. Left knee up in the air. Big breath in. Exhale, back to warrior three. Take a couple breaths here. Shoulders and hips so level with the mat. Okay, one more big breath in here, warrior. And exhale, drop the left toes behind you. Inhale, crescent lunge, lifting your heart. Strong legs, try to pull together. We'll let it go. Exhale here, all hands down. Back to down dog. Walk it out. Shake it out. Let it go. Let's do the other side. Here comes vinyasa. Inhale, heart moves forward, plank. Exhale, hop or step to your hands and fold. Roll it up. Inhale. Sit deep into your chair. Exhale. Inhale to stand. Lift your heart. And exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down. Inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 5 or 6 breaths here, my friend. Maybe close your eyes. Find the hands push forward, the feet pull back. Okay, and begin to cultivate that same sense of control, of pushing against the floor, controlling the upper body, okay? And let's get the left leg up and out behind. Big breath in. Exhale, pull the left knee toward your chest, but don't let your shoulders move forward. So stop when you feel the left knee can go no further on its own. Inhale, send the leg back, push the floor. Exhale, pull the leg in. Again, bring it back. And pull it in. Last time, okay? Send it back last time. Pull it in, hold and breathe. Push that floor, push on the floor, okay? Move the heart toward the knee, move the knee toward the heart. But keep those shoulders away, okay? Keep those shoulders away from the front of the mat. One more full breath, in and out. And then let it go. Inhale, left leg up and out behind. Exhale, draw that foot forward, drop it between your hands. Inhaling here, crescent lunge, sweep your heart up, peel open your front body. And exhale, reach your body weight forward and launch your right leg into the air. Okay, make sure you have some nice space because we're gonna reach the arms out long into warrior 3. So the right toes are pointed down, hips and shoulders are level with the mat. And we can always do what we like with our arms and that back leg. If we need to come down, no problem. But maybe bend the left knee slightly and let that leg wobble. That's not a problem. Keep it breathing. Okay, we're transitioning now. So as you're ready, inhaling, right knee straight up in front. Exhale, bend into that left knee and drop the right knee over. Okay, drape it. Maybe single cross, maybe double cross. But do squeeze those legs together and sink as low down into the hips as you like. Let's take the arms out wide and cross them the other way. So this time, left elbow over right. Option A, grab your shoulders. Option B, braid your forearms. Lift those elbows level with your nose and move them away. So increase the distance between nose and elbows. Keep breathing, sure you can. So try to find a sense of stillness here. All balanced on the minimum surface area of your left foot. And keep in mind, you can always put your right toes down too, okay? No problem. In this posture, you're looking for an effort and ease balance. So find ease where you can, exert effort where you must. One more full breath here. And then unwind your arms, extend your knees, come up with that right knee, big breath in. Exhale, back to warrior 3. Hold it in the air for a few moments. Let that left leg wobble. That's okay. Stay right here. Breathe. You can do this. One more big breath right here. And exhale, drop the right toes behind you. Whew. Inhaling up into a very wobbly crescent lunge. Heart comes up, peel it open. And exhale, all hands down now. Down dog. I will meet you there. Walk it out. Feeling pretty warm. That's good. Let's take a little vinyasa. Inhale, heart moves forward for plank. Exhale, hop or step to your hands and fall. Roll it up on your inhale. Sit down deep into your chair on the exhale. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fall. Heart rolls up. Inhale. Big fold. Exhale. Palms are down. Inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. So here as you inhale, you might roll it up into a cobra or hover your legs off the ground strong for a down dog. Sorry, for an up dog. Upward facing dog or cobra, and then roll it back to downward facing dog. And let's take 5 or 6 breaths here in down dog. Okay, spread the fingers wide, grip the mat, push it away. Pull those kneecaps up and send the heels back and down. Let's get into the upper body a little bit more. So nice challenge coming up. So try to isolate this as much as you can, just to the best of your ability. See if you can drop the right elbow to the floor and then pick it up. Drop the left elbow to the floor and then pick it up. And try switching sides a few times, right and left. Okay, notice how when you do this, the hips tend to wobble to one side, okay? See where the elbow naturally wants to point, the side you're not using, how it wants to point out, okay? And you can stick with one at a time, or you can start dropping both at the same time, and both up. Both down, and both up. Now you keep trying that a few times. Okay, next time you have one elbow down, go ahead and put 2 elbows down if you just have one. 2 elbows down, we're gonna hang out right there. Allow your head to hang and make sure your elbows are just about shoulder width, okay? And there's a slight squeeze between your elbows, so you're pulling in toward the midline, as we are in so many of our postures. And then tiptoe toward your elbows just as much as feels right to you, okay? It's really whatever makes sense for you. And here you are in a dolphin posture. So your shoulders are getting a great workout as well as a great stretch. And if you're happy here, please stay here. You can always come down to your knees as well. But if you want a little extra spicy challenge, try lifting your right leg up. Hold and breathe. You can further bend the right knee and give little pulses of the right foot toward the ceiling, working your glutes a little bit. So keep breathing. Find something that makes sense for you today. And if you're pulsing that right knee up and down, pick it up and hold right there. Extend the knee, keep it strong. Maybe come up on the left tippy toes and reach the right toes toward the ceiling. Big breath. One more big breath in here. And let's bring it down. All feet down, okay? You can come down to your knees here. Come back up on your hands. And then I'll meet you in a down dog. Notice how your shoulders feel. Notice how your legs feel. And let's take a little vinyasa. Inhaling, heart moves forward, plank. Exhale, hopper step and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Sit into your chair, exhale. Inhale to stand, heart up. Exhale to fold. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down, inhale to plank. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 or 6 breaths here. Shake it off, shake it out. Notice how your down dog is feeling and pull everything inward toward the midline. And then let's go. Let's start dropping one elbow and the other. Okay, firing up the shoulders. You know what's coming, so prepare yourself. Maybe we're doing 2 elbows now. And let's get all elbows down. Let's go ahead and settle in. Shoulders are hip width, or what are these? Elbows are shoulder width, and they're slightly squeezing inward. You can have your hands together if that makes more sense, or on the floor. I like to use the floor for some extra gripping. Okay, so tiptoe as close as you'd like to your elbows. And you can stay here, or you can extend the left leg up and out behind you. Hang right there, or bend the left knee and start pulsing the toes up to the ceiling. Working your glutes a little bit, okay? Giving your legs and your shoulders something to talk about. So breathe here with me. Remember, this is temporary, okay? And listen to your instincts. Okay, next time you pulse the left knee up, hold, extend the left leg, maybe press into the right toes and lift the right heel as you reach the left toes to the ceiling. Hold and breathe. Push that floor down. One more big breath in. And all toes down, all knees down. Come back up to hands and knees. And I'll meet you in down dog. Walk it out. Let's take a vinyasa. Heart moves forward. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your hands. Roll it up. Inhale. Sit into your chair. Exhale. Inhale to stand. Lift your heart. And exhale to fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Big fold. Exhale. Palms are down. Inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. And let's hang out right here on the floor, okay? So you can just rest your hands under your shoulders and your forehead on the floor for now. Take a moment just to feel grounded. Should be a lot of sensation in your arms right now. Maybe your legs too. We really worked your shoulders. Okay. So great work. Let's get a little bit more into your back. As you're ready, start to ground into your hips, especially as if you wanted to point your tailbone at the center of the earth. So visualize that tailbone, curl it to point straight down, and you'll feel as you do that your belly button kind of moves away from the floor, and that's what we want, okay? Tailbone pointing down, belly button is curling up. See if you can keep that and lift your nose. Hover your hands and hover your legs. So keep pushing that tailbone into the floor, hovering that belly button to the best of your ability, protecting your low back, okay? Keeping yourself safe here. So inhale here, reach out with your arms really, really, really far. As you exhale, bend your knees, point your toes at the back of your head, and pull your arms back like you're pulling a chin-up bar. Okay, so arms and legs are involved. Inhale, straighten everything out again. Reach, reach, reach. Hover. Exhale, bend your knees, pull that chin-up bar. Let's take it a few more times. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do it 3 more. Inhale. Number 3. 2 more. Inhale. 2. Let's do the last one. Inhale. 3. Sorry, this is 1. Hold right here. Hold and breathe. So you can put your hands down if you need, just to kind of break, okay? If you're feeling pretty good here, see if you can reach one hand back for one ankle, same ankle, and the other hand back for the other ankle. And then maybe you can flex your feet and push back. So pull those ankles back and breathe. And you might notice that as you breathe, you kind of rock on the floor. That's okay. Enjoy that. Okay, if your hands are doing well on the outsides of your ankles, maybe switch to the inside of your ankle. Maybe point your toes and lift your knees even higher. Okay, as your feet pull back, pull in with your hands. And remember to point that tailbone at the center of the earth. Maybe 1 or 2 more big breaths here. And as you're ready, unfold all of this, untangle yourself, let go of everything, and just rest yourself on the mat for a moment. Notice how that back bend felt. Okay, should be feeling pretty good. Back bends are exciting. And as you're ready, hands back underneath your shoulders. You can tuck your toes and come on up to hands and knees. So from here, sit back on your heels again. And we'll keep going with the back bend thing, okay? I think we can get into a little bit more back bendiness. Put your fingers behind you, pointed back away from you, okay? Just about under your shoulders. And with your knees as together as you can have them for now, think about just scooping your shoulder blades underneath your heart. Really scoop, okay? And lift your hips just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot, okay? And take a few breaths into the front of your body here. Peel open the shoulder blades to the ceiling. Peel open your heart. And if it feels good, you can walk your fingers closer in and lift the heart a little higher. Think about moving the hips forward, and then if it really feels good, you can walk your hands all the way up to your heels. Really move those hips forward and lift your heart higher than ever. Okay, if all is going well here, you might drop your head. But remember to keep a nice little tuck in your chin. Maybe one more breath here. Let's come out slowly, walking the hands back. Okay, looking back at the front of the mat until your hips are once again on your heels. And from here, friends, go ahead and sit your hips to one side. Swing your legs around. And let's get into a straddle, nice little straddle. So we got the legs nice and warm today. So let's just see if we can open up a little bit more space on the inner thighs and maybe even the backs of the legs. So just whatever straddle is comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be anything wild and crazy. But put a little flex in your ankles, please, so you're actively pushing through your heels and pulling back on your toes. When you touch your quads and your hamstrings, let them feel equally active. So firm quads, firm hamstrings, please. If it's hard to sit up straight here, no problem. Just pick your knees up a little bit. Put a little bit more bend in them. And it should be a lot easier to sit up straight. So reach up here, grab your imaginary trapeze. Nice and tall on your inhale. And with your exhale, just reach over to one side. Just as far as you'd like to go. Check it out though. Make sure the opposite hip does not come down. Press the opposite hip down. Inhaling back up to center. And exhaling to the other side. Let's do a few more. Bring it back up. Inhale. And bring it over. Exhale. So maybe close your eyes as you do this. Using your strong legs to slightly resist the floor and keep the hips down. And using your strong core to lift and lower you from side to side. And next time you come over to the left, pause here, and we'll just hang out. You might drop the left elbow to the left thigh and kind of settle in. Attempt to make your longest neck as long as you can have it, and a lot of space around your ears. And as long as that opposite hip, the right hip, is grounded, maybe you can bring the left elbow to the floor, kind of on the inside of the right knee. And maybe you press the elbow into the knee and revolve that top space, the right side of the heart, open even more. Perhaps cactus your top arm and peel the heart open. It might even feel appropriate to reach your left hand across to your right hip and reach the right hand for the left foot. Okay? But if the hips peel up, put them down. And make your spine long on all sides. As you're ready to come out of this, put your right fingers on the floor by the left leg. Press yourself up a little bit and put your left hand behind you. I'd say about a foot behind your hips. Okay, point your toes here and see if you can press your feet and that left hand down and lift your hips up off the floor. If it doesn't work the first time, don't worry. Bring your feet a little closer and try again, okay? Get up. So once you're up, lift that right hand up. Make a big open shape across your right side. Maybe cactus the right arm and breathe. Push the legs into the floor. Push, push, push on the floor. One more big breath here. And come on down. Let's do the other side. So, back up with your trapeze. Next time you reach over to the right, we'll pause here. Bring that right elbow to the right thigh and just kind of rest and kind of peel open the left side of the chest for a moment. So you can stay right here, or you can deepen that opening, especially on the left side, grounding that left hip, of course, by bringing that right elbow to the inner right knee, pressing on it a little bit. Okay, so maybe take some time here. You can cactus the top arm, peel it open. Ground that hip for me, okay? Put it down. Possibly moving even more deeply, you take the right hand to the left hip, drop that right shoulder toward the knee, and reach the left hand for the right toes. Remember to keep your spine long, 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 and the hips heavy. One more breath. And then as you're ready, put the left fingers on the floor by the right leg. Push yourself up and take the right hand behind you, maybe a foot and a half or a foot behind your hips. Same thing, point those toes here and push down into the floor. Push the floor away. Lift your hips. Think of reaching that left hand up and take a few breaths here. Push, push, push that floor. One more big breath here. And come on down, let it go. Okay, from here, you can reach underneath your knees and pick them up and slide both legs together. And we'll roll it all the way down to the mat. Come on down. Rock the hips around on the floor a little bit. Both directions. And then we'll take a twist. So go ahead and drop your feet. Shift your hips over to the left, okay? And let the knees fall to the right. One hand grabs a knee, so maybe right hand grabs a knee, and we're looking out at the left hand. Left shoulder blade is grounding. Spine is long on all sides. Nice breath. So peeling your chest up away from the floor here as you ground your shoulder blades, kind of like you're doing a back bend. One more big breath here. Now let's bring the legs back in. Okay, let's move the hips over to the right. So pick them up, move them to the right. Drop the knees to the left. Left hand grabs a knee. And we'll look to the right. Okay, breathing here. Remember to lengthen your torso on all sides. Breathe a little bit of a back bend into your chest here as you ground your shoulders. As you're ready, bring that twist back in. Extend your legs and find your resting posture. Allow your body to just relax and do nothing. Allow even your breath to become relaxed. It has no goal. We're not trying to control the breath anymore. Let your jaw hang slack, your tongue. Your eyes are soft, forehead soft. And take some time just to be present as each second passes. Observing that gentle rise and fall of your belly and your chest. Please keep resting like this for as long as you can. Thank you so much for joining me.